Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the Meat Stall. Today I'm gonna be doing something that has been done many times on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing some oxtail, but I'm gonna be doing it the Meat Stall way. A lot of times with oxtail, what people generally like to do is basically braise these things down till they get tender. You season them up, get you some vegetables, a little bit of beef broth, and let them braise until they get tender. Today I'm gonna be cooking mine in the crock pot. But first, let me talk about these oxtails. Oxtails are high as hell. I went and picked up these oxtails. I think I want to say they're probably about 4 pounds. If you can see this right here, $45 for some oxtails. I never thought I'd see today that oxtails would be more than brisket. But I guess there's only one tail to an ox or to a cow, and everybody wants it. All right, I'm gonna let you look at the usual suspects, and then we're gonna get into this recipe. Okay, here's what I'm gonna be using today. First, I got some beef broth. That's what I'm gonna be using to make my gravy with all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna use some kitchen bouquet browning because I'm not gonna cook this flour till it gets the color of a penny. But this is kind of like cheating, some people say. So I'm gonna use some of this kitchen bouquet. What I'm gonna season these oxtails up with is, first I was gonna go with some Creole seasoning. I looked inside my cabinet, I didn't have no Creole seasoning, so I'm gonna go with some 50-50 salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna go in with some Cavender's. The veggies that I'm gonna be using a bell pepper, I'm gonna be using an onion, I'm gonna be using celery, the Holy Trinity. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up and get everything prepped up, wash this meat, and then I'll bring you back when I get ready to put it together. Okay, I got my oxtails all washed up and all patted dry. We're gonna season them up right now. Like I said, once again, we're gonna season with some salt and pepper, 50-50, and then we're gonna go with some Cavender's Greek seasoning. I got a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I got some flour that I'm gonna coat these in as well. Because next step, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these off, we're gonna sear these up. So let's put all your oxtails in a bowl. You could season them on a cutting board, but on the bowl it's a lot easier for it to, to get to it and stuff. So this is probably about a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, and we're just going to use this as a binder. Get it with your hands and get it real good. And this is my 50-50 coarse kosher salt and coarse black pepper. Coating this salt and pepper kind of liberally. Get your hands in here, getting it around real good. Uh-oh, I'm gonna try to get away. If we was measuring outside, I probably used about a tablespoon of salt. Let's go with this Cavender's Greek seasoning. What I like about this Cavender's Greek seasoning, it imparts a lot of flavor, and it doesn't have a lot of high salt content. So I'll probably say about maybe 2 tablespoons of that if we was measuring. Okay, we got these all seasoned up. Now we're gonna go in with the flour. because we're going to be searing these off in the hot grease next. Cover them. Okay, there we go. We got our oxtail season, and now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sear these off and get some caramelization going on the outside. I put a little bit of vegetable oil in, just enough to cover the bottom to sear these off. So we're gonna go ahead and sear these off. Probably gonna be about a minute to two for each side. That's what you want to do, just get a nice little sear on both sides like that. All sides. I'm going to take these off. These are far from being cooked. I'm going to take these and put them in the braising liquid. I already got my tails all seared off. Now I'm going to go in and make my gravy. I got some nice little bits and pieces at the bottom. That's probably about all the oil I need right there. Now, let's go in and make this gravy. Okay, I got my oil, it's hot. I got my nice little bits in the bottom. Got me a whisk, and I'm gonna introduce flour a little bit at a time. Stirring it up. Oh yeah, the smell is coming off that. And basically this is like making a roux. The basis to any good gumbo. So I'll stir it in, add a little bit more. Okay, now I got my beef broth here. Like I made them, put a little bit of it in here. Stir it. Stir it around. We get the gravy that we want. That's not quite enough liquid. I'm gonna go a little bit more. But looks like I'm gonna need some more to thin it out the way I want it. Not too thin, but thin enough just so it incorporates. She bubbling and popping, popping and bubbling. But we getting right. It's going a little more. That's everything right there. That's 4 cups. That's 4 cups. Let's see where that put me at. That put me where I need to be. Let's taste it. Hey, it's gonna be hot as hell now, so don't go sticking this in your mouth without blowing. It got a pretty good flavor to it. That'll do me right there. That'll take me to where I need to be. We wash this spoon off and taste it again. I don't want to hear y'all mouth. Oh, he used the same spoon. He didn't wash it out. That's butter right there. But it don't got the color that I want. But watch this here. Browning seasoning, kitchen bouquet. We're gonna take it to the color of a penny. And you introduce just a little bit at a time till we get the color we want. Look at that, boy. Look at that. See that change right in front of your face? No, I want it a little bit darker. Oh, snap. Well, it is what it is. I didn't mean to put that much in there. I think And that's the color that I want right there. I wish I had some beef tips to put up in this gravy. My mama used to cook a dish. She used to put simmer beef tips in gravy and put it over rice with some biscuits. My cold Pepsi Cola. Ooh, wait, I wish I had some of that. But all right, that's the gravy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna cook these things for 6 hours. I'm gonna cut on my crock pot. We're gonna select cooking time. Press enter. Well, there you go. And then go 6 hours. Press enter. We're gonna cook it on high. And there we go. We got it started. Let's put these tails in here and get them to going, because it's gonna take a minute. Got a marvelous sear on these tails. Put them in. Okay. We got the hind parts, the tails off in here. Next I'm gonna go on with my veggies. And these are gonna all cook down too. And you gotta remember, these onions and everything, it has its own juice as well. So, it's gonna be good. Come here with my gravy. Put my gravy over there. Let it seep down. I want to get every last little bit out of it. I'm gonna take my top, put my top on it like this, cinch it down, and we're gonna talk to you guys in about 6 hours. All right, Meat Star gang, this is what we got after 6 hours. These oxtails are super tender, super flavorful. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bed it over a little bit of rice like this right here. Got me one tail. Let me grab me another. Get a little more of this gravy. And there it is right there. Oxtails at the Meat Star. You know what I said this time. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.